welcome back. Today I just wanted to show you a simple application I've built using Antarys. So the last video where I showed you like Antarys, we didn't really build something useful, like it was not interactive at all. So today I wanted to show you guys a simple demo application I've built. So it's a way to get doctor recommendations. This is an issue that I deal with personally, like, whenever I'm talking to someone, or even if I am like trying to assess my own symptoms, I don't really know which doctor I should talk to. So, getting a recommendation system that would recommend me like good doctors, that could be pretty helpful. So I built an app using that and using Antarys to hook in the custom data of doctors and just create a very simple recommendation engine for doctors. So I'll just show you. First, you're going to need the server, and I have already loaded it in the data, and you'll also need to start the application. So we're going to have to do this and just run it on the web. So this is basically a medical chatbot, like I said, guys. You can talk to it. So for example, I've already did some chatting with it beforehand. So I'll just give this input. So I have some pain in my lower back and it hurts when I pee. It's not true, guys. I'm all right, but it's just for the demonstration. So the AI chatbot is running, and I should the app should recommend me some urologists. So let's see if it can do that. So it's built on top of OpenAI API, so you're going to need an API key for that, and the custom data is being fetched by Antarys. So as you can see, it's saying that I might have an UTI, I might have kidney stones, and it's also giving me like how much likely I might have that disease. So it's saying that 60% it could be UTI, oh no, and 10% kidney infection. It also gave me the recommended doctors, and now this doctor's data, it's fake. It's not real, guys. Even if you call these numbers, even if you call these numbers or email these emails, it's not going to work because this data is actually generated, and it's basically mock data. So this is coming from here. So I've got a list of 400 doctors. Some of them are from Evercare, or some of them are from United Hospitals. So, a couple of fake doctors with different types of genders. Different types of age. They've got different specialty and multiple degrees and stuff, which could be relevant to the symptoms. So, as you can see, I have some pain in my lower back, and it gave me some doctors who are specialized in neurology. But you know what, I really want to see doctors from Square Hospital, so I'll just say my house is near the Square Hospital, and recommend me some from Square Hospital for this. So now it should give me doctors from Square Hospital who are specialized in urology, right? So yeah, it's done. And as you can see, Dr. Delaware Hussain, who doesn't exist, by the way, again, but he is from Square Hospital, and all of them are from Square Hospital. So he's into pain medicines, he's a general physician. I'm not sure why we have a spine surgeon, but most probably because of the lower back pains. So we also have one critical care. But all of this, pain medicine, nephrologist, I'm pretty sure nephrology is related to kidneys and stuff like that. And we also have spine. So this pulled in all of the relevant information from the medical assessment that it did, right? And it kept the history. So, it knows about my kidney issues or whatever, my peeing issues, and it basically gave me some medical assessments on top of that. So I could talk about this, like, let's just say, okay, and my brother has some light fever and is experiencing some headache, right? Give me some recommended doctors. So you can also keep talking to it, and you can get like as much doctor recommendations out of it if you want. So my brother has some light fever, suggested to me like common cold, and then we have influenza, then we have sinusitis, we also have COVID-19. I'm not really sure what this is, covering the brain and spinal cord. Seems to be ChatGPT is a fan of spinal issues. So we've got, it remembered the fact that we are living near Square Hospital, and it gave us Dr. Zaki Hussain, who is a general physician, which is fine. And we also have a neurologist. It probably is because of the relevancy from here, like, it's probably because of my pee hurting, but yeah, we have critical care, we have general physician, all of them are from Square Hospital, because it knew about my house being very close to Square Hospital. So I'll just say thank you for the recommendations. And you can just keep chatting to it, because it's basically ChatGPT, but what it has is, it has a new data set which we didn't train but pull from the vector database itself. So this is basically a doctors list, and if you want to, let's just say, add a couple of new doctors, you can just create one. I mean, you can create fake ones with the same name. So I'm just going to add myself a couple of degrees. So what I'm going to say is Dr. Adib Mohsin, I am 21 and I am a dude. So, and of course reproductive, endo something, but whatever. And Anwar Khan Modern Hospital. So I am working in that, and it's pretty simple to just honestly, you can just add new data to it. So what you're gonna have to do is first bash clean this thing, right? So we've cleaned the previous data, and what you're going to do is we're going to run the server again, which is the vector database server, and we're going to kill this app. We're going to create new data, vectorized data out of this. So data has to be put into the vector database for the application to work, right? So we can do Python 3 and db.py. And then it will run for a while, and instead of the new data, so we only added one new data into the vector database. So yeah, we're generating the embeddings. It's going to take a little bit of time, and yeah, we're done. So we can talk to the web applicant, and we can basically just start asking questions, right? So it has the new data. So I'm just going to go ahead and ask, who is Dr. Adib Mohsin? So this is not really a medical query, so I'm not really sure if it's going to pull in the data. But yeah, it doesn't have any information on that medical query, because in the application what we're doing is we're only intelligently querying the data related to medical inquiry. So when you have medical inquiry, only then it's going to fetch the data from the server itself. So productive. So let's just say that I have some productive issues and I want to see doctors from we're going to see Anwar Khan Medical Hospital. Okay, I think I accidentally pressed the enter button. So yeah, even though I actually did put in the enter button, but whatever, we can see Dr. Adib Mohsin here. So that's quite interesting. So if you take a look into the application itself, right? So we have a function called is medical, right? So is medical query. And only if it thinks that it is a medical query, I mean, who is Dr. Adib Mohsin is not a medical query, so it didn't go ahead and fetch the data. But now, when I found out that I actually have some reproductive issues, right? I have some reproductive issues, which again, I don't have, guys. I mean, hopefully. and we then fetched in the medical query. We invoked the medical query function, and it deemed that yes, we actually are using that, so it is medical, right? So after that, it's assessing the symptoms, and then we are finding the relevant doctor. So before that, we were not doing any sort of database similarity searching, because we were not doing a medical inquiry. We were just doing some sort of basic, like who's Dr. Atmos. Obviously, it's not going to know, but after doing a medical query, it did find out my name, which is pretty interesting. So it's really you can play around with this. You can actually build your own company if you want. Like let's say that you want to be a startup where you are thinking about creating a platform where users can normally talk to the app, like ChatGPT, and you can hook in your custom doctor's pipeline, add the data through Antarys, and basically create a recommendation system. Then you can, of course, try to create a much bigger business out of this. Like you can actually create a doctor to patient one-to-one chatting system, so you can actually charge users. So I mean, you can create AI applications with the help of something like Antarys. So I'd strongly recommend you guys to visit antarys.ai. We're doing amazing work here to be able to bring technologies like this to mainstream AI engineers. So I think this could be really interesting, and also you're gonna have to see like how fast our database searched through the list of doctors. So it found out the doctors list within 21 milliseconds, and then this one in 28 milliseconds. This is sub 50 millisecond delays, which is absolutely amazing. So I really, if you really want to learn more about this and want to learn more about how Antarys works, please go to antarys.ai, and I'll be posting more videos about like interesting examples and stuff. So yeah, keep an eye on this. Good luck. Bye bye.